Ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, dreamers and overthinkers, procrastinators and planners. Let me begin with the truth. A truth that might hit you harder than your alarm clock buzzing at 6:00 a.m. after you went to sleep at 2:30 a.m. ironically because you were up watching motivational videos instead of being motivated enough to sleep. Funny, right? But this moment, this reality check is exactly what most of us need. Here it is. No sugarcoating, no background music, just raw, honest truth. No one is coming to save you. Let that sink in, not just in your ears, but deep into your heart, into your habits, into your excuses. Not Batman, not Superman, not your rich uncle, not your Instagram influencer who posts rise and grind but wakes up at noon, not your ex who left you on read since last October and still hasn't replied, not your friends who say let's win together but disappear when it's time to actually work, not even the government, the lottery, or the universe. If you're waiting for a sign, this is it. It's a tough pill to swallow, I know. You might want to spit it out, but I promise you, it's the most liberating, empowering, soul-awakening truth you'll ever digest. Because once you truly understand that you are your own rescue plan, your mindset shifts. You stop blaming. You stop waiting. You stop depending. Suddenly, you become the hero of your own story. You start taking responsibility for your success, your health, your growth, your happiness. You realize that no one owes you anything, and that's not depressing. That's powerful. Because when you stop waiting for someone to save you, you start saving yourself. And that, my friend, is how real transformation begins. Let's be honest. We've all fantasized about being rescued. Some of us grew up watching Disney movies where a handsome prince rides in on a white horse, kisses the sleeping princess, and boom, happily ever after. Let me tell you something, my friend. If you sleep too much waiting for that kiss, you'll wake up in your 40s with back pain and student loans. Some of us are waiting for a phone call from a friend, a mentor, a boss, God, aliens, anybody. Someone to say, hey, I see you struggling. Here's a 6-figure salary, emotional healing, a gym membership, and a spouse who cooks. Guess what? Ain't happening. You are not in a movie. You're in life. And in life, you are the main character, the director, the producer, and the one responsible for the script. You have to save yourself. Now, I know the idea that no one is coming to save you sounds a little depressing at first, but here's the flip side, and it's beautiful. If no one is coming to save you, then you have the power to save yourself. That's not just freedom, that's pure power. You don't have to wait for anyone's permission. You don't have to wait for the perfect timing, because, spoiler alert, the perfect time doesn't exist. It's like a unicorn riding a rainbow. Looks nice on Instagram, doesn't exist in real life. Let's do a quick reality check. Waiting for someone to believe in you? Start believing in yourself. Waiting for someone to discover your talent? Start showing it to the world, even if your first audience is your dog and your grandma. Waiting for motivation to hit you like lightning? Newsflash. Motivation is not a power-up from Mario Kart. It comes from action, not the other way around. Responsibility may be heavy, but it comes with control. If you take responsibility, you gain control. If you blame others, you lose power. Let me ask you this. Who are you blaming? Your parents? Your boss? Your ex? The education system? Your star sign? Stop blaming Mercury in retrograde. Mercury is tired of your excuses. The moment you stop pointing fingers and start using those fingers to build something, a business, a skill, a plan, a better version of yourself, that's the moment your life starts moving. You know what's easier than changing your life? Complaining. Oh, the system is rigged. My life is hard. I have no connections. I'm not lucky. Do you know who else had no connections and no luck? Everyone who ever started from the bottom. Oprah didn't have a trust fund. Elon Musk didn't inherit a spaceship. Colonel Sanders was sleeping in his car with a bag of chicken spices. They didn't wait to be saved. They got up, dusted themselves off, and said, well, if no one's coming to rescue me, I better learn to swim. So swim. Even if it's ugly at first, even if you splash more than you glide, even if you get water up your nose, just keep swimming. One of the greatest enemies of progress is the word someday. Someday I'll start that business. Someday I'll write that book. Someday I'll get serious about my health. Someday I'll leave that toxic relationship just after one more season of Netflix and emotional suffering. Let me be clear. Someday is not a day on the calendar. There's Monday, there's Friday, there's even Wednesday, which nobody likes. But there is no someday. Someday is the graveyard of dreams. And if you keep waiting for someday, you'll find yourself 10 years older with nothing but regret and great knowledge of TikTok dances that no longer trend. Act now. Start small, but start, because action beats perfection every time. You don't need to have it all figured out to take the first step. The staircase of success is usually built as you climb it. And sometimes you'll fall off a step, maybe break your toe. But hey, that's better than sitting on the couch waiting for Jeff Bezos to come give you $1 million. Listen to me carefully. Life is going to hurt either way. If you chase your dreams, it will be hard. You'll face rejection, failure, late nights, and early mornings. But if you don't chase your dreams, you'll feel regret, stagnation, and the crushing weight of what if. Pick your pain. Would you rather sweat from growth or cry from regret? Regret doesn't show up immediately. It's sneaky. It creeps up in your 30s, your 40s, your 50s when you see someone else living your dream because they dared to act while you were waiting for a savior. Don't let that be your story. You don't want to be that bitter 70-year-old yelling at kids from the porch, angry because you never tried. Try it. Even if you fail, you'll gain wisdom, experience, confidence, and stories that begin with, "Let me tell you how I almost became a billionaire, but ended up learning how to make really good pancakes." That's still a win. Let me introduce you to the most powerful person in your life. You. Yes, you. With your doubts, your past mistakes, your bad haircut decisions, your weird search history, you are the one who can change your life. You're not helpless. You're just untrained. And training begins when you accept that your future is in your hands. Build discipline. Build habits. Read. Learn. Wake up earlier. Or at least stop waking up at 11 a.m. wondering why billionaires don't text you. You don't need to become superhuman overnight. You just need to be 1% better every day. That's it. 1% better. Just a little. Drink more water. Read one page. Take a walk. Watch less garbage online, including that guy on YouTube promising you millions for clicking on a pyramid scheme. Small actions daily, that's the rescue plan. Now let's address another dangerous lie. There's a shortcut. No, there's not. Unless you were born as Beyonce or the child of a billionaire, in which case, what are you doing here? Go buy an island? You don't get shortcuts. You get hard work, consistency, and learning from your failures. And honestly, that's better. Because when you build it yourself, no one can take it from you. When you climb the mountain, no one can say you were airlifted. You'll have scars, but you'll also have strength. Stop looking for magic pills, get-rich-quick schemes, or apps that promise to train your brain to make money while you sleep. That's not how wealth works. That's not how success works. That's how people get scammed. Put in the work. And if someone tells you they got rich overnight, ask them what they were doing the 10 years before that night. Now, don't get me wrong. While no one is coming to save you, it doesn't mean you have to do everything alone. Once you start saving yourself, building, growing, moving, you'll attract people who want to help you. You'll find mentors, friends, opportunities, but they come after you start, not before. You don't sit on your bed and say, "I hope someone notices me," while watching cat videos for 3 hours. You get up, put in the work, and then, like magic, people start noticing. The universe doesn't respond to complaints. It responds to movement. So move. Let's not forget, this is your life. It's messy, unpredictable, and often ridiculous. Laugh at your failures. They're part of the story. You started a YouTube channel and got 4 views. 2 of them were you. You tried a business and sold exactly 1 item to your mom. You went to the gym and got sore from walking to the treadmill. Good. Keep going. The journey will humble you. That's the point. Don't take yourself too seriously. Laugh, learn, and keep climbing. So here's the conclusion. Are you ready? Be your own hero. Not because it sounds cool, but because it's the only way. You don't need a cape. You don't need superpowers. You just need courage and a decision. Decide today to stop waiting, to stop blaming, to stop making excuses, and decide to act. One step, one idea, one effort at a time. Because once you realize no one is coming to save you, you become unstoppable. And that's when the real magic begins. So go, save yourself, build yourself, and then go help others do the same. Because we don't need more people waiting. We need more people becoming. Let that be you. Thank you.